Hello, today we will be discussing how to make this game called Break the Paddle game. So let me show you how it works. Okay, so as you could see, the main objective of the game is to break all of these purple bricks. Each time this ball hits one of the bricks, it will bounce, and the objective is to basically prevent it from falling down by using this paddle over here and continuously break all of the bricks to win the game. So let me show you the code. Okay, so here we have the code. Now let me first explain how the background of this game is initialized. So we will go to the stage section where we can basically set the backdrop for the game. Okay, so when the green flag is clicked, this will happen forever. So if the points are greater than 34, so as you could see the points are mentioned over here, and these points are basically how many of these bricks you were able to break. So if you've broken all of the bricks, that means it will switch the backdrop to a U1 backdrop, which will signify that you have completed the game, and it will stop all the actions that are happening. However, if the number of lives you have drops less than 1, so you get 3 originally, and if you have used up all of those lives, then it will signify that you have lost, and it will again stop all the actions. Now let me explain further. So everything you can see over here, they are the sprites of the game. So what they are basically is that they're interactable elements that you can play around with and use them in your game. So most of the interactable elements you can see over here are these purple bricks. So in fact there are a total of 34 of them. So that's why we have added all of them over here. And let me show you the code. So when green flag is clicked, all of them are going to show themselves, and then in a forever loop, if the soccer ball touches any of them, the number of points will increase by 1, and it will wait a short interval of 0.01 seconds before hiding the brick to show that it has been destroyed. Now each of these have the exact same code because that is how we want them to function, and the only difference is the location of where we have placed them. Now let's look at the code for the paddle. So this is basically the paddle, and we will bounce the green ball off of here. So when the green flag is clicked, it will switch backdrop to start by default, and in a forever loop, if the left arrow is pressed, it will move by x minus 15. So in the x axis, it will move towards the left, and if the right arrow is pressed, in the x axis, it will move towards the right. Now finally, let's take a look at the code for the soccer ball. So when the green flag is clicked, it will point in the direction of 33 degrees by default, and then the lives will be set to 3. Now in a forever loop, if the y position is less than minus 160, which means if it falls below this border of the paddle, then it will decrease your lives by 1, and it will wait 2 seconds before restarting the game. Now if it touches this color, so this color signifies all of these bricks, then it will play a sound to let you know that you have touched that, and it will change its direction, it will invert it, which is what 180 minus direction means, and then it will move further, and it will also turn at a random angle between minus 10 to 10, and if it touches any of these edges, it will bounce, as you could see when we were playing the game. Now obviously if it touches paddle, so paddle refers to this main paddle over here, it will again play the sound, and the same thing will happen where it inverts its direction, and this time it will point upwards to try and break these bricks. So yeah, this was basically how to make this easy and really fun game.